Yeah, well, I knew him, I met him on the Austin Mahone tour, like, literally 5 or 6 years ago. I for sure had a crush there. I think we were stupid. I think we both had a crush, but we were like, I don't know, being babies about it. But we're grown now. I always think of, like, I thought about, like, we kissed during, because we practice it.
I called him for Unorthodox Jukebox, and he's, you know, Mark Ronson produced Locked Out of Heaven with me, Gorilla, Moonshine, a lot of stuff on I was on tour, he called me up and said, I'm doing my album, Return the Favor, you little guy. And he chased me around all over the world. We recorded Uptown Funk in
No, it was incredible. It was a good time. We shut it down. We sang some Irish folk songs, and you know, I'm just, as everyone probably knows who knows me, I'm the biggest Bud Light advocate in the whole universe. And you know, we did one last year, and we came out this year and with Sublime as the band. And
favorite bus memory, wow. Okay, well, one time it was me, Alfredo, and another friend, and we made this music video. It was really low quality. We made it on like a flip cam or something, and it was like a 10-hour bus ride, and we made this video to a Drake song called
I don't, but I bloody wish I did. I feel like it's such a sexy language. Maybe this should be my New Year's resolution, is learn Spanish. How do I say this in the best way possible? I'm like, can you say like honorary Liverpool supporter? Only because my dad and brother support Arsenal, and
when they told me I was going to do it, the first kind of emails about it, the idea when they sent it to me, they were like, you know, you'll only have to hang like 20 feet tops. And then as it kind of got closer, they were like, all right, it might be 50 feet. It was like, day before, they're like, you might have to go 100 feet. I'm like, okay.
My fans know that I have a song called R.E.M. because I have a big mouth, and I went on Twitter and I just like tweet vomited a bunch of lyrics the other day. I was like, good morning, I'm bored. Okay, here's the song. And so I spilled a bunch of tea in that. Okay, and then there's another song called The Light Is Coming that I love a lot.
I kind of like, I did it, and the song came out so long ago in the scheme of like music now, like music kind of goes so fast, and I was like, I want to do it as a single. And then I thought of a way of relaunching it, and you know, I was like, well, I love Beyonce, shall I ask Beyonce? And then in my head I was like, she's going to say no, and then I was like, well, you might as well ask. And
you know, I have a lot to say, like maybe sometimes too much. If you're watching The Voice, that's kind of their ongoing slap to me, is that I talk too much. So sometimes when they were talking, it was hard for me to not jump in, you know? But it's cool because I got to talk about, you know, Milo's butt and stuff, and just sit here and talk about a guy's butt and like...
So I cut my hair off in November, and I feel so free. Like, I feel more authentic to who I am. And I also feel like I used to hide behind my hair, especially, you know, I've talked a lot about my past.
I always say this, I will always keep my daughter humble. You know, she still be going to the Bronx, she still be going to Washington Heights, she be going to my grandmother's house, and I'ma always like tell her too, like, it's like, listen, don't be bragging about the things you have, don't be bragging about, I live in a mansion, I get every dough I want.
My mom painted for a really long time. My grandma is also a painter. A lot of that inspired me to like take up fashion and visual experimental things, and I thank them a lot for that. I feel like it really helped me a lot. You know, they have great taste.
nuts.
I was actually more amped up. It was like, Dave Grohl's here. Gotta do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
And I'm on stage and I'm really feeling the show, and I'm like, this is my moment. Jump off, jump, like jump. I don't know.
Jump where?
So it's a massive stage, and there's another section of the stage that's a lot lower than I thought it was.
Okay, so I was at a party like a couple months ago and I had like 2.5 mojitos. And then the next day, hashtag drunk Taylor was like #1 trending on Twitter. Because, you know, I go like from 0 to legitimately thinking I'm a wizard within like 2 drinks.
My main thing with clothes is I just always try to like make my outfit look cool. I don't know why that is, it's just something I want to do. My granddad, he was a teddy boy, so he loved like dressing up in suits and like wearing like specific tie done a certain way and like.
No, they're not. This is strictly just for the fans. I had been working for, you know, when See You Again came out, I basically had to just jump into being an artist, and I didn't really know how to do it, so I worked for 4 years and figured it all out. And it took some time, and I never got a chance to, you know, I told myself I wanted to put a Christmas album out.
My mother, I think I get the words from my mother. I mean, she was an English teacher. She taught like kindergarten to grade 5, and just one of the most intelligent people I've ever met. Scrabble champion.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's just she's a top shelf lady, top shelf kind of gal, man.
Wait.
Yeah, it was nuts. There was obviously great enjoyment out of it. Went all over the world for 5 years, 5 albums, 5 tours, played stadiums for 2 years. It was just all over the world. It was just nuts. Some of it was frustrating. I remember being like 19 and looking out